Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Timberborn. Last time we flooded a good big chunk of the map. I would say even half of the map we flooded. Yeah, and together with our growing trees that we were having here, maple trees and chestnut trees, they're still there but they will die soon. So now we will have a reclamation service, so we need to reclaim this land, and I think the best way will be just to start pumping water from there, otherwise it will take forever to dry out. So why don't we speed up things a little bit, shall we? We need at least 3 wide. I'm going to build a big pump. Well, not only one, multiple. Oh, 6. Okay, that means we can fit at least 2 of those here. Yeah, let's turn it this way then. Where it is? Large water pump. This. 1, 2. It will be it will be costing us a little bit of resources, but whatever. It will be fun. We can build more stuff this way. And yeah, I need path up here. That would be nice to have a way to get up here. Maybe zipline station would be a good way. Okay, let's check this. What's this? Oh, those are lumberjacks. Okay, let's get rid of them. And one beaver is apparently stranded. Well, mate, that's your problem right now. I don't care much. Anyways, and we have a 90-day drought, but with all of this, it doesn't matter. We have all the water in the world. Alright, now, how to get up here? The easiest way would be to just build a bunch of staircases. Oh, they can reach it from the bottom. Okay, so. I would prefer a station to have up there. Maybe somewhere in the corner. We can even use the dirt, but we still need an access up there. Yeah, like here. This is not usable this way. The dead end. Let's get rid of this road and instead let's build a staircase like this up. And here we can go with a road like this to fix it. And again, another timberboard without the fuel. I thought that I changed all my builders from bots back to normal beavers, but maybe not. Ah, yeah, here. I have only 4 unemployed, so probably that's why. Never mind. Let's keep it as it is for a while. And then here we will have a station. Almost. Oh, yeah, other way around. We need to go like this. And here maybe go not down. Let's go like this. Yeah, we can do all the way there. Put it on the highest priority. And then a zipline station. And when it is done, we will redo this connection. We will go from this station here and then from this station there or something like that. I will figure it out. It will be fun. So we really conquered all the bad water here and mostly even the drought. The only thing that remains is to make the whole map ours, to make it nice and green, but I don't want to rush it really. I want to make it kinda nicer and grow the population together with farming and all the stuff. So maybe we will go and cover the whole area with the dirt blocks, like this high. Something like that, and all the way around. And that way, we will have a massive reservoir and all the land that we will ever need. And we can live here in a center. Let's think for a while about that. Living here in a center with one big city, industry being here, and the rest, let's rebuild it as a preservation or reserves, to have them as a national parks or something like that. To grow trees, have a walkways there, build stations, but don't build any industry and not too much housing. Maybe only here and there. That's not the worst idea, I think. But now, this is the priority first. We need to pump all this water out so we can start growing these maple and chestnut trees again. Yeah, this was a little bit of a mistake, my own mistake, but it's okay. We can make it right. And you know what? This will take forever to build. Let's get rid of these platforms. We are going to build it differently, as this is not really going much faster, as it is too much work to do. Instead, let's get rid of these first. Yeah, all the way around. Oh, even these are not put down. Okay. So we were way behind of the schedule. Yeah, look at that. And we will go the slow route. Let's do it from this way. So we will go this way like this. I will soon build a... Yeah, let's build the staircases even here. To get up. Bada boom, bada bim. And it is there. And from here we will continue just like we were doing it before. And this will be built soon. You guys should prioritize this station. Thank you. And we can go even from this side like this. It will be a little bit faster. It will still takes forever, but. And it will be much cheaper than building all those platforms. Okie dokie, now just connected with the road. Like this, and to the station. This will be on a slightly higher priority. And this is almost done, we just need a few more planks. Okay, let's just wait. And we have nothing to do in range here. Ah, yeah, the lumberjack. Okay, let's get rid of that. And these water wheels, we can get rid of them too, as they are currently now useless. Oh, the station is rebuilt. Alright, let's reconnect. Let's go here to this station, and from this station to that pylon. Yeah. It's not very efficient, I guess, but the station is now part of the network. That's what counts. Let's get rid of these wheels and all the power shafts. Everything is now obsolete. We don't need this anymore. Alright. Did they already started? Not yet. Do we have dirt? We do. Maybe we can use a few more builders. Few, like 2 new builders hats. That's 8 more builders. I don't want to employ bots. We have 21 unemployed bots. Let's swap all these industry buildings for the bots. And normal beavers are will sent to work as a builders. That will be for the best. Alright, we have now 10 unemployed. Only 4. It dropped down quickly, but that was, they must have just finished building one of the builders. Where can I send more bots instead of beavers? Howers? I'm not sure if they are the best option. Huh. I think I swapped all the industries for the bots. Everything here should be operated by the bots. No more beavers here. Even the refinery. Bakeries, grills. Alright, you know what? Let's keep it as it is. We have 8 more builders. That should help. Ah, they are already delivering the dirt here. And the pumps are done. Alright. Oh yes, so that's where those extra beavers disappeared. Yeah. But these pumps, I want to have them as bots. Yeah, they will be bots. and they will be prioritized by haulers. And I'm going to pause some of these pumps. No, let's pause all of them. Primarily, I want now to get water out from this here in the middle, but without really building that dirt wall, it's a little bit futile endeavor, but whatever. Let's keep pumping that water. And we have 26 unemployed bots. Bloody hell, that's a lot. Let's swap these two for the normal beavers, as they will not run out of fuel. The only downside is that they will not be working at night, but that's fine. As they are not really intelligent about their fuel, and they will be dragging themselves drained for miles, kilometers, or whatever. Oh, but this is going quite well. Let's use our trusty turbo speed. Let's go with 30, at least for a couple of days, as I really want to get this finished before I send our builders to do something else, something more stupid maybe. And I didn't solve the problem with the bad water now. Ah, yes. Or did I? Oh, this is completely blocked. Okay, the water source is under there. Yeah, the water source is there. These two, and here is another one. Oh yeah, for this one I have a gate here. Okay. Just checking if I didn't screw up anything. And for this one I have here. Okay, so I guess we are alright. As the last time it was drought too, 120 days. It wasn't a... what it is? Bad tide, I think. I don't even remember. And I didn't really put down this biofuel on a good spot. Well, but this was used for... yeah, that station was used only for this construction. So that's okay. It's alright. And how's this going? They are progressing. Rather slowly, but they are progressing. Let's put it on the highest priority. Maybe here, when we have this, you know, this section, we can use a bridge. I need to get rid of the road, I think, first. Yeah, we can use the bridge like this and help building, because we have enough builders, but it is just taking forever for them to reach it. And they can go only at, I think, one by one, or maybe two at a time, to build one block, so it's not really efficient. So let's try this with the bridges. I know, I should have been doing this much sooner, as it is much cheaper than the platforms or overhangs, but whatever. I'm not playing very efficient. I never do, really. I'm just messing around with the game. And I don't like bridges exactly for this, because this part here, this road up here is not connected to this one. I would need to have this block here. And when I usually build canals or something like that, I want this, like, without this gap, the roads. So that's why I prefer overhangs. Or just plain platforms for building stuff. Okay, now I need to get rid of that. Le bridge. And let's have a new one, le bridge. Yeah, like this. Los geht's. Okay, this is going much quicker. I agree. If I've done this before we started to filling up the reservoir, or better said, the whole map, we would build this in time, I guess. But at least this is a little bit fun too. Now we need to pump the water out because our beaver engineers screwed up. So we need to fix our mistakes and learn from them, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I think I can get rid of that bridge. And the last section will not take long to build. Okay, they are still eating and drinking properly, because sometimes at this speed it can make some problems that your beavers will stop eat and they will suddenly start dying out for no reason, because ludicrous speed. So I need to be careful when running it on this speed. And we have 40 unemployed bots. Bloody hell. Employ some of them as builders, yeah. It doesn't matter with those numbers if they are not as efficient. Running around without the fuel. Okay, last piece of the road. And this will be completely enclosed. And now we just need to pump out all the water from here. And that's it. Maybe we can make a few more. We can fit at least 2 more pumps here. So let's do that. Large water pump. They can reach only 4, but doesn't matter. We will lower them later. Or maybe check mechanical fluid pump, but still it has only 5 depth, so nah, it's not worth it. Let's do it this way. We will pump it out slowly. I wonder if it will take us those 75 days to pump it out and start using it again. Okay, maybe... yeah, let's go and start expanding this. So we will need a bunch of overhangs to expand this. But that's okay. We don't need much. Oh, I don't need it here. No, 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 no. We need 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. And we are too high. So, like this. I found this the best way that at least works for me. And we can go like this. We can go 3 to the sides. Let's go first on the side. And then we can go deeper into the lake. So again, that's 1, 2, 3 here. And here. And this will be our foundation for the new city. For the city of the future. Perfect, perfect, perfect. At least we will rebuild this whole chaos that we have here. I want something more organized. I mean the flat... well, but yeah, this will be flat. I will not be doing anything here. Anything crazy. Maybe we will have some like artificial hills for the temple or something like that. I will think about it. But first, I want to make it flat. To make it a little bit more organized, we will move the district center, build the stations around it, and make it a little bit more efficient. And this area will not be green without the irrigation. Only when the reservoir will be completely full. But that's okay, we don't need it here. I am not planning on building any farms here, anyways. I think we can release a little bit of water from the big reservoir. Let's see. Ah, we can't. See that? Those floodgates are useless. As I said before, we need to rebuild that, so why don't start already now? Let's get rid of all of this. And I will do... not that. I want sluices. Here. We can do this. I know it's an overkill, and honestly, I don't care. And then floodgates on top. That way, we should be able to release all the water from the big lake here. At least all the water that's on this level. Because there are even places that it's much deeper. But that's fine. It is still more water than we will need. Probably ever. Especially on this map. Oh yeah, look at that. This part is already done. So don't waste any time. And let's go expanding it right away. And the other side, like this. Whoop, I misclicked. Not down there. Up here. I said up here. Damn it. Lovely. And we can even do this to save on some overhangs. We can go all the way around like that. Okay, that's enough for the building, I think. They have plenty of work to do. 28 unemployed beavers. Well, the bots, not the beavers. How's the food? Everything seems to be okay. We didn't even grow the population that much. We are still sitting under 100 beavers, but that will soon change. With this amount of water, we can just expand the population. And I think this area here will be a good spot for some housing here on a hill. We can cover this bad water source. Well, covered bad water source. Let's do like small hill. Do we need to go even higher? Yeah, it needs to be like this. It will not be a box. Let's make it a little bit nicer. And we can grow trees on top of it. Build some housing here and make it nicer. Yeah, something like that. We'll see if they will be able to build it. I wasn't really thinking about which way I put down those terrain blocks. So that remains to be seen if they can build it. This is a rebuild, but the whole lake is on the same height. So that's okay. Let's keep these floodgates closed. And the sluices will be releasing the water when the water level here will drop out. Anyways, we are pumping all the water from here, at least for now. But I see that soon they will not be able to reach deeper. So we will need to tear them down and rebuild it on a lower platform. Okay, they are out of water. So let's get rid of them, slow it down. And these platforms will be rebuilt on a lower part. I don't even need that many platforms, so let's do it a bit differently. If we can. Oh, we even have a road down here, okay. So access from the bottom would be sufficient. So let's just use the regular platforms. We don't need anything fancy here. And I will be able to feed only one pump here, I think. I don't really want to destroy those trees. That's just a waste of the labor right now. Anyways, let's do it this way. That's okay. Build a platform, and on top of it, build one large water pump. And I will employ bots in it. And they can get in through this road. They aren't even using that much water. Let's see now in the evening. It's still hovering around 41,000, but I'm not pumping water anywhere. Interesting, you see that? They didn't use really any water. That doesn't seem right. Maybe they are not drinking water when I'm playing it at that high speed. Let's lower the speed, yeah. Maybe they are skipping the water and they don't need it really. Let's check the beavers. They are not thirsty. It's unemployed bots there. Because I didn't see them going for water, and we have almost 100 beavers, so we should definitely see when they are going for to drink water. With much smaller populations, I can see that drop in the evening after work. They are barely using any water, and we have only one pump running. Okay, so we need to increase the population for sure to increase the water consumption. Let's see in the morning if they will go for drink. Oh, this dried out. Oh, damn it. I forgot to turn these fluid dams back. No. Our cattails and spider dog is dead. Damn it. I totally forget. My bad. Definitely my bad. I was paying attention too much here and the lack of drinking water. It is really strange. Let's pause this pump. Let's have an experiment. I'm pausing the pump, and currently we have 40,658 water. And and a 91 beavers. Each beaver should use 3 units of water a day by default. So 100 beavers, that's 300 water a day, right? Only 300? Yeah, only 300. I think the 3 units a day is approximately the minimum or average or whatever it is for a day of water consumption. But this seems to be even lower. We are at 40,447. Or maybe I am used to big population so much that I always see only those, you know, big jumps. When you have a 1500 beavers, that water will disappear very quickly. Anyways, let's stop it. Let's unpause that pump. We need to clear this out of water so we can start using it again. And let's continue with building more terrain blocks. Let's cover this completely. So another overhang here. It wasn't the best position, but it is position that will work. So that's okay with me. And should I go the other way? Maybe I should first get rid of this top layer of the levees like I did here. And replace that with terrain blocks. So let's do that. Go this way, and this way, and this way. It will look much nicer, I think. And maybe we can have that district center somewhere here. But I need to figure out how to build the stations around it. Let's expand. Oh, we can't because of those pumps. Alright, that's okay. They can stay where they are. Not everything needs to be covered and flattened. So for now, I will be consolidating every housing that we have all around the city. I think I will be putting it here in the middle so we can rebuild, especially this mess with the industry. I don't really like how it looks. Maybe I will not redo it completely from the beginning, but at least that central location I want to have stations and district center to have in the middle. And then we can have all those settlements around with parks and everything. How we are doing with dirt? 280. Okay, I think we can turn on the third dirt excavator. If we have power for that, which we should have. And I was thinking to build more builders huts, but maybe the station here will be more beneficial. But for that, where are you going, guys? Oh, you are going for this dirt. All right. Let's empty this one. Don't use it, as it is quite far away. It's not really that useful. Instead, let's have a rather large pile here with the dirt and supply this one. That will be much better. And I need to get rid of this road and start planning that station that we want. Well, that I want. So district center. Let's say it doesn't need to be exactly in a center. You know what? We can go even like this. Let's have a district center here, and then have like a street here. 1, 2. Yeah, that will be third one. Let's make it 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I wanted to have it symmetrical like this. And this will be like our main hub. Yeah, stations like this. And then like this station will go to this station somewhere here. Or maybe even up here and then to the side. I want a lot of them. But this can be the starting point. Something like this. And of course, it will not be barren like this. We can have this bulletin pole built here, a beaver statue, scarecrow, everything. Everything we will have here. 2 lanterns, because why not? 2 is always better than 1. Have that road like this. Some shrub or shrubs. What else? What else? Yeah, let's have more shrubs. I like shrubs. I like greenery. So this will be our main road. Like main road from the district center. Oh, this is going quite well. It will take bunch more days to get to the bottom, but we will get there. Let's see. Now we are down to 39,000. But I think we should be okay with just this one pump. And here, let's get rid of this road. Okay. And extend this. Maybe we can have another crossroad here. And then again, stations. And again, having a beaver statue, bulletin board, scarecrow, and a lantern. Maybe a monument here and there, but I must not build the monuments too close, as we will block the zipline. So we will not go too much to, you know, horizontal, vertical? No, vertical way. We will go more horizontal. So we will be spreading around instead of going up. And since we already have these stations built, it will be good if we put them to the use already. Maybe. But first, you know what? Let's expand this so we can build a few more. And I built that on the wrong spot. Or not? Ah, no, it was in a good spot. Yeah, okay. It's alright like this. This will be 5 long overhang. This staircase is useless here. And dirt blocks. And not there, damn it. And like this. Okay, it is not on the same level, but that's okay. That's nice. This station will probably go. And here we will have a few more. Like this. I didn't thought it completely true how I want this to set up, but I like the idea of this, like a main hub. So I'm going to build it. If it works well, perfect. If it doesn't, I don't care. And we have so many hungry beavers. What's going on? Go and eat. I'm not even running this at 30 speed. Maybe I should give them a break. And then another challenge will be, we will start lowering these working hours, but for that I need a bigger population. Wish they added into a game a shift work, like we would have a morning shift and afternoon shift, or maybe even the night shift, even if I hate night shifts. That would be awesome addition to the game. If we could set that up, even if it costs a lot of science to maintain or whatever. That would be really nice. That way we would be able to lower the working hours even more. I don't know, maybe even to like 4 hours or 5 hours. Because right now, our beavers are working 15 hours a day. So if we had 3 shifts, each working 5 hours, perfect, we are back to 15. And it would be spread 24 hours a day. So it will be, you know, better because we will have some work done in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. And we are currently running out of logs. Brilliant. We have plenty of trees, they will grow up, as always. It's fine. And how's this going? Oh, they definitely need some staircases to get up. I can oblige with that. Why not? I don't see a problem. Alright, this is starting to good. How deep that is? That is like, yeah, 2 blocks deep. Yeah, around 2 blocks. It will take a bunch more days. But before the end of this drought, this will be dried out. And we will start replanting those trees again. I'm thinking about swapping the district right now when we still don't have that big population. Because it will be a chaos for a while. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of this district. Yeah, now it is everything is disconnected. Reconnect. And this will be main hub. Okay, and there will be chaos. You can see they are finding their homes again because they suddenly forget where they were living when you destroy their main building. Oh, I forget where I live. They need to find it again. And maybe they swap the houses with their neighbors or whatnot. Okay, so the hub is online. And I'm thinking how to switch the lines. I think I will need to rebuild it completely as this is, as you can see, looks terrible and I don't like it at all. I will for now use the old lines, but I will start moving houses around this hub so we can make it more centralized together with the storage, or maybe keep the storage with food closer here. I'm trying to think out how to do it. I can disconnect this station. Instead, it will not go here, but it will go here to this station. This station we can connect with that one. And now here, this is used. Kinda. Maybe reconnect from this pylon for now. Here. This one here. It's not perfect, but I think it will work for now. I'm redirecting all the traffic through here. And you know what, let's go expand this dirt land so we can build some houses. Maybe we can even do it with some irrigation on top to make it nice and green. You know what, let's do that first. I know it's a kind of waste of water, but it will look nice. And we have really all the water that we will need. So maybe like this. Let's build it completely first. And then from here, from the back, we can have a staircase like this. Few more dirt blocks. And one fluid dump will be more than enough. Like this. We can't really have a trees here on top of this because that will block our zip lines, but we can have a hedge. Yeah, hedge will be enough. Yeah, this will look good enough. Okie dokie. And soon all of these will be nice and green. And now let's get back to what I was saying I'm going to do. So that's 1, 2, 3 blocks here. So we need to go through from here. Like this. Yeah, we will need to extend it a little bit, but that's okay. It's not that bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. I know I just said it's not that bad, but it's bad because we are out of logs. Damn it. I must not build anything more. We need to wait. We need more trees. Well, we need more logs. Maybe we need more trees. So maybe another forest or just expand this one, yeah. Here is some unused land that we can use. Hop. Yeah, I don't want to cut that. That's for pine resin. And I think that's it. Maybe even here in the back. You know what? Yeah, let's plant it even here. Why not? So that's a few more oaks. Of course, that will take a long time until they grow up, but that will be a lot of trees again. And maybe we can do some new farm, maybe up here. Huh. Or maybe somewhere here or here. Or maybe even back here. Oh, this is already covered. Okay. Uh, we should make an irrigation well up here. It will not be 3 deep. Or should it be 3 deep? I don't know if we need a 3 deep. Or maybe have it here in a corner, but that's too close to the edge of the map, I think. That will not be for the best. Maybe I should have left that gap there and flood the whole thing. I mean the whole Badwater dome. Let's try that. Let's blast these 3 pieces off. Well, 3 by 3. Yes, that's it. Let's blast that off. And build just for a dump there. I wonder how that will work. Well, if it will work well. If it will be irrigating the whole area, that would be perfect. Because this is kinda good position here. I don't really want to push it too much to the corner. So let's try this. Okay. I can do even the overhang. Yeah, brilliant. Build a fluid dump on top of it. And we will be dumping water straight there. And this can be operated by the bot. Okay, I will go and check that soon in a couple of minutes. And the irrigation here is working. Oh, it is already full, but as you can see, it's not really working well. So this is not worth it. We need to have it at least 2 or preferably 3 wide. So this will be no good. Okay, I think, yeah, let's get rid of this. This doesn't work. Maybe if I can build it deeper and touch the water from here, it will irrigate upwards. I'm not sure. Probably not. Never mind, I will rebuild it differently. And in the meantime, this is being filled up with water. Let's prioritize this building by hauler, so that bot can get water a little bit quicker. Let's fill that whole hole there with water. And nothing to do in range. Ah, the water is gone. Yeah, I forget this is not on the same place, same level. Let's replant the dead trees not marked for cutting. So tomorrow, you know what? Let's replace him with the bot. He will be working constantly. That will help greatly. Replanting all these chestnut trees and maple trees. And there is just a little bit more water that needs to be pumped. You know what? Let's turn on these pumps, or at least one of them, to keep our storages completely full, as we are down around 3000 water. Let's fill that up. And this will be detonated. And it needs to be redone. So we need to have it at least 3 by 3. It will not be symmetrical, I hate that. And 2 by 2 is not enough either, right? I will make it nice. Okay, let's build this ugly square. We can have a staircase from this side. And a fluid dump. And why are you building it from inside? Damn it. Okay, let's build another staircase. So they can get out. Well, at least this one. Idiots. Always idiots. Okay, never mind. First, let's build that hedge. before we build pump. So we can reach it all. This will take a lot of room, but as I said, it shouldn't matter that much. We are going to spread really around, not going up. So it should be okay. And it should look nice. Okay, now at least from the inside they can reach every corner, every piece of that hedge. And we went down 500 by foot. Ah, yeah, that will be Spadadog. And we are out of maple pastures and chestnuts, grilled chestnuts. So that's the issue. And this is finally growing back up, so that's okay. After that little mishap here, when I forget to turn the irrigation back on. It happens all the time, I know. Alrighty then, this looks done. Now, fluid dump, please. Rapido. Let's go and check this one. Oh, this is starting to irrigate nicely, and it is still not completely full. It takes a lot of water, but I think it will be worth it. We can build park here around it, trees, hedges, bushes, and then houses around. It will be a little bit further away from the district, but this line can be made a little bit more efficient if we go more with a straight line to go and connect somewhere here, closer to the hub. Oh, I see now, this is not really working well. As you see, this one is going here, that one here, back here, and back again to hub. Okay, this one is kinda useless. Well, useless, it's working, but this can be rather extended here. And then got rid of this, but this is close to showers. There will be a lot of rebuilding. I don't want to rush this, because I already rushed it before when I was doing something similar. This pump can be destroyed, that's okay. I want to make it really nice. So slow and steady. This is being filled up with water, and it is already much better. You can see that. Hell yeah. This reminds me now of the reservoir from the Caesar 3 for some reason. And now the houses, most of them will be just these small lodges. Let's go and start building a few small ones. I'm now thinking where to put where should I put the food storages and water tanks. Maybe we should have here by the hub a large water tank close by, so they don't need to travel that far away. And for the food, I think here instead of these houses, we can put down a station somewhere in the middle, and then around have big storages, not these small ones, but large. Where it is here, these large warehouses with food, and connected to the hub, and that should be kind of shorter out there. But anyways, let's keep constructing. And this whole top layer needs to go. I mean the levees and platforms. That will be all with the terrain blocks. Like that. And this we can expand again. 1, 2, 3. Here. Ah, yeah, there is a little gap. I will fix that with the simple platforms. We will never see them anyways. Yeah, like that. Perfect. And now let's get to the houses finally. So, maybe here. It can fit 3. Let's make it more dense here, closer to the hub. And then less populated as we go further away. Maybe even use these, or even triple lodges. We can have a few these to have like a high density housing. Oh yeah, we can stack them back to back like this. So this will be one block. Of course, there will be decorations around it. Don't forget about the roofs. Wish they would add more roofs to choose from without mods. This doesn't look that bad, I think. Yeah, let's go with this. I like it. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. But we will need a scaffolding for this, I guess. That for sure we'll need scaffolding. So we will have one. Yeah, this will be like a real construction. So this will be our first housing block here. How many beavers we can have in one of those? That's 9. Okay, count. That's 40 minus 4. That's 36 beavers here. 36 beavers. That's like quarter of our population. Not even quarter. That's 1/3 of our population. Bloody hell. And after that's built, I will get rid of these more remote houses. And yeah, there are amenities quite far away. It will not be ideal for some time. We already dropped by 2 points in the well-being. I think it was at 44 before. But we will be bringing those amenities closer. We can cover this whole area with the dirt blocks. And we can have a lot of amenities here. Yeah, let's just not use blocks for now. Don't build overhangs. Yeah, I shouldn't even build these houses, damn it, now when I think about it. I'm spending all the logs that we don't have. Always. I can't wait, I'm too impatient. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit, shall we? Let's go warp speed 30. Let the trees grow. Anyways, it only 40 days passed since we started this episode. And this is still being replanted? It takes you forever. What are you doing all the time? You are a bot. You should have this done much quicker. Oh, he needs to destroy them all. Okay, maybe we can help with that. Maybe we can help with that. And put it on the highest priority. We have many more builders. Yeah, this is going much faster. And those were chestnut trees. Okay. Okay, a few of them they can't reach, but that's okay. The forester will manage. Now, chestnut trees. Let's replant all of these. And these were the maple trees. Let's mark them for demolition. Yeah, these will go much faster. And these are more chestnut trees. Okay. Okay, that went much quicker. I didn't thought that it was first time that I set it to replant the dead trees. Wait, those needs to be maple. Yeah. That the forester needs to first destroy them, and then he can start replanting. So it takes forever. So this was much faster. Okie dokie. Now in a couple of days this will be replanted, and then in a long time, bunch more days, we will start growing again chestnuts and maple. We will have maple syrup. But this is too far away, alright. So I need to extend the road a little bit to finish all the roofs. But no, I don't want to grow the population that much. So let's get rid of these houses. That's these double watches. That's 6. Okay, that was 6 beavers. 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Do we have some more remote houses like that? That's 24. I don't think so. 24, 27, 30. Okay, we can have plus 6 beavers. That's okay. How is this too far away from a district? Oh, I see. They can build it from the sides. They can't build it from the sides, but they can build it from front. Okay. So more platforms then. Now they should be able to build it. Yep. It's no longer too far away from a district. Okie dokie. And now the last piece, please. Yeah, I know we are out of logs. My mistake. Oh, don't delete that. Let's get rid of the platforms on the... Fucking hell. I deleted the whole house. Damn it. Alright, here we go again. Wasting resources. Let's rebuild it. Damn it. That's my quick fingers. Alright, here we go. Once again, I'm going to delete the platforms the old-fashioned way. Like that. Except for the road. Okay. Now I just need to wait again for them to rebuild it. Damn it. When we will have more resources to spare, we can build a wood fence or the hedge around this edge of the crater. I think that will look nice. As I'm not really planning to cover this. At least not yet, maybe later. But for now, I will keep it open as it is. And let's check this corner. And look at that, this is completely nice and green. You know what? Let's use this area for planting trees. Let's have a forester here. It's not the best location, but it will work. I know that's a spending a little bit more logs, but this is for sure worth it. Okay, he will plant it all the way he can reach. Let's leave a few spots for the lumberjacks for later. Like this. And please one bot here. And even build a small tank for the biofuel. Here it is. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This way, in 30 days, we will have probably even way more wood that we will need. But that remains to be seen, as we will be building a lot of things. And this is irrigating really well. I just must never open this bad water dome. Otherwise our trees will die out very quickly. Okay, our new housing block is finally built. Now, like for real this time. Let's get rid of the road carefully. Do not delete anything, and I'm going to get rid of the platforms one by one. Just in case. Nice. Oh yeah, it looks good. Wish they had entrances on the ground floor, but whatever. It is what it is. We can have a nice park here, maybe. 180 logs, nice. Let's have few campfires here. What will be the best to build it? I want to have some kind of fence around it, preferably. So maybe having only one campfire? Let's go one further away from the house. Maybe like this. Shrub, 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 shrub. The hammock. Lantern maybe. Another hammock. And a few more hedges, like this. Not too bad. Let's having a scarecrow here. Let's put it closer to the road. This will be better place. Hedges. Let's have a bench in front of the house. Who don't want a bench near their house? I definitely do. A statue. No bulletin board here. Not too shabby. Maybe some contemplation spots. We can use even this area here. I want all the greenery around. Later we will add some showers. Maybe we could add showers here to this area. But I would need to rebuild that differently. I will make showers elsewhere later. You can have a mud pit here. They cost only the dirt, like for the maintenance. So they don't need power like for the iron teeth. Mud baths, so let's have these here. This road is obsolete, let's get rid of it. Ooh, and we have 100 beavers, look at that. Even 2 homeless apparently. Don't worry, we will build a few more lodges here. But this still will be preferably a higher density area. Now I am curious if we will be able to build a zipline above these houses. Ha! No, okay. Okay, so this may be a problem. I will figure it out later. But at least I know that I should not build too high. Let's see this zipline beam, how this one exactly works. Okay, so I can do maybe something like this. Build it on top like that. I wish there were different lengths. Like only one block to the side would be nice. Or maybe I can do it like this. I don't really want to build that much around those houses. I don't want to make it ugly, but maybe we can do it like this to go to have a zip line above the road. And then from this station we will go like this, and then this. Yeah, I think this will work. This looks kinda nice, to be honest. Hell yeah. We can do it from both sides. And then the zip lines will go different locations. What about that? Probably doesn't even need to be this close, but let me experiment. I kinda like the look of it for now. And maybe here, directly in front of these houses, let's have another high density block. So this will be like a city center, right? Here in the back, I'm not really going to expand this area right now. Let me only do this so I can build a hedge nicely. And here the roofs. Let's do the same roofs. Yeah, let's do this. Now I know that I can build it from the middle. So we will need only this part to be built as a scaffolding. Temporary road. Staircase in front. Yeah, this will be nice. Let's have some street lights here. Maybe some bushes. And a bench. And another bush. Oh, well, the shrub, not the bush. And here on the side, let's have a... What we can have here? Let's have a small contemplation spot here on the side of the house. And next to it we will have another shrub. I think this will look nice. Yeah, it has some character. It reminds me of some German cities or smaller towns. So this is for another 18 beavers. And 2 were homeless. Okay. So let's get rid of these few houses. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Let's go 15. The only thing they are really missing are chimneys. Otherwise they are perfect. Okay, these were built. And they don't even look that bad from behind. Let's have this hedge here. So no beaver will fall down. Yeah, lovely. We can maybe plant some trees right back here. So let's have a temporary forest somewhere here. And let's go with chestnut trees. Those looks kinda nice. Yeah, we can have chestnut trees here. When they will be planted, we can just remove the planting area and it will be nice and green beneath them. Clear planting area, like this. The forester can stay for now. Oh, they can't reach these. They're too high. So another scaffolding time, I guess. Alright, whatever. The price for progress. Ooh, we have 400 logs. I think it's time for a underground pile. We do have enough science. Probably have enough resources for this. This will be for the logs. Please, highest priority. Build it as quickly as possible. Yeah, the trees are growing up now. What about these? Oh, 30%. Alright. Not too bad. That will take a bunch of weeks before they are ready. And these zipline beams are done. It will be a little bit tedious to build them this way, but I like how they look. So, I will be building it this way. And we have some empty spot here, so what we can do here? I think we can do a few campfires here. Like this. And plant trees in between them. Let's have some big oaks instead. And here on this little spot we can have a shrub. Perfect. Directly under the line. Currently the line is not going anywhere, but that will change in the future. We can have a nice massive city here. The same style as is this. So this is just like a trailer. And I will be experimenting with different kinds or, styles of housing. How to build them, to figuring out. I kinda really like this. So the plan is to rebuild the whole map, make it green, and maybe even have like 1,000 beavers. Slowly, not really quickly growing, but slowly. Incorporating farms to have nice fences around them and stuff like that. Not just blobs like this for the pure survival. As we are in a state right now that we can afford wasting a little bit of resources. We are not really merely just surviving. Look at that. We are surviving the 90-day drought like it's nothing. Yeah, we will probably lose all the water from the reservoirs, but that's okay. We will replenish that very quickly. And I think I will be leaving this episode for now here. And I will be expanding on this idea further in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, a little bit shorter one. But still, I think nice, especially these houses. I can't stop looking at them. They look really nice. Alright, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Please push that like button. Leave me some comments down below. What do you think about our new style and the direction of this city? And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.